The Cyber Academic Group was formed to provide a multidisciplinary consortium of faculty and staff to support the academic and research programs in cyber here at the Naval Postgraduate School. The Internet has expanded dramatically over the past several years, 20 years or so, so that everyone is connected. Everyone has computers now. In fact, many people have multiple computers. They'll have tablets, mobile devices, phones, PCs at home, and now we're entering what is called the Internet of Things, in which various smaller devices such as your thermos or your refrigerator may have a computer in it. Cyber warfare and cyber operations involve having effects on a target computer. And those effects are generally part of a larger mission, so the effect might not be a cyber effect. That is the objective of the mission. The mission may have a kinetic objective, but the cyber operations can support that kinetic objective. And then in other cases, the cyber operation may in fact have a purely cyber effect, that you want to somehow modify or corrupt or obtain the information of the target adversary. The Cyber Academic Group manages 2 degree programs. One is the Cyber Systems and Operations Master's degree, which is a program for officers, and the MACO degree, which is a Master of Science in Applied Cyber Operations. And that is for enlisted personnel, senior enlisted personnel.
CSO tends to take officers who have worked in the field in a supervisory capacity and allow them to get a little more deep into exactly what cyber operations is. And then the MACO program takes those professionals who have worked in the field and provide them a bit more of a policy and operations focus as opposed to maybe what they've done in a very hands-on technical level previously. Our first MACO cohort actually was a group of 4 students, 3 chiefs and a senior petty officer, who came here to really be the vanguard for what we hope to be a much larger program ultimately. And all 4 of them have gone on to great success in the follow-on jobs they had. We've heard great responses from their receiving commands. For our CSO students, we've had 7 classes now. And actually this most recent class is our largest class yet. So we've got Marine students, some Marine senior enlisted actually, very senior enlisted, and some Army students. So we're obviously starting to gain some traction, and we've really been very happy with the quality of the people we're getting so far.
Right now we are in the unclassified segment of the Naval Postgraduate School Cyber Battle Lab. The Naval Postgraduate School has made a large investment in the Cyber Battle Lab, not only in terms of the purchase of the equipment required for both the classified and unclassified segments, but furthermore, we have expanded our classified facility to contain the Cyber Battle Lab and classrooms, and we have created a new lab facility here in the unclassified area so that the students can use the lab for such classes as cyber wargaming classes, in which one class of students will be the Red Force and another class of students are the Defenders or the Blue Force. And it's a great learning experience for the students to have this kind of hands-on laboratory to test out various cyber activities. This quarter we're supporting 3 classes, one in the Defense Analysis Department, one in the Cyber Systems and Operations program, and another in Computer Science. When used in toto, the lab can support about 100 virtual machines, which can give you a pretty powerful number crunching facility or an ability to build simulated networks for small-scale experimentation.
We're really positioning ourselves to be the premier capability to educate on all levels of that enterprise, not just operations, but also engineering and computationally. And all the forces, so not just Navy, but Air Force. We'd like to bring them into the fold as well. Army has already taken a good step in, and the Marines have started taking a good step in as well.
Cyber operations actually affects many, many departments here on campus. The Math Department, Electrical Engineering Department, Defense Analysis Department, Information System Sciences, Computer Science, Operations Research, and we have a special synergy with space systems operations because they depend upon cyber to operate and we depend upon them to communicate. You can have people working at a hardware level, higher up, what we call the software stack, working on the infrastructure and the effects that might be established and building the software for those. And then the cyber operations students who really have to understand the impact of those effects and how they fit into a mission and how they're used. And so the cyber operations students really need to have an understanding of all of these aspects. And there is a lot of sharing of courses so that the students who emerge are able to have an impact when they go on to their next commands.